something is going to happen to you at around the beginning of this week. It's going to be so good, and it's going to be so unexpected. You are going to have this absolutely incredible, out of this world, mind-blowing experience. There are two major big mama things going to come out of it. When it comes to numerology, your number is super significant, 9999, which means that this stage of your life is not only rather unexpected, but it's going to change your life so quickly that within as little as 1 month's time, you are going to be thinking, oh my God, so much has changed. I have changed so much. I don't ever want to go back to the way my life was before. So when it comes to what exactly it's gonna happen at around the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, okay, I will tell you one thing. There are two major things going to come out of it. Number one, you will realize you are going to have this unexpected but really beautiful, really gorgeous, really powerful experience, as I've already mentioned, which is going to be like kind of based on two different things. There are two major things going to come out of it. There are two major things going to come out of that beautiful, unexpected, gorgeous, life-changing experience you are going to have. The first thing that is going to come out of it is you are going to realize where you belong and where you most certainly do not belong to. Do you understand me? The first thing, when it comes to this beautiful, gorgeous, unexpected, really powerful experience at around the beginning of this week you're going to have, first thing you're going to realize is you're going to awake. This is going to be such an awakening moment, such an awakening, powerful moment. The first thing you're going to realize is where you belong to and where you most certainly do not belong to anymore. This is not a bad thing. This is going to be amazing. This is going to feel amazing. This is going to feel incredible. This is because something very special is about to happen. You are coming home to yourself, my gorgeous Virgolini. And every single time when you come home to yourself, it feels good. It feels like nothing ever you felt before. You know that your life is about to take a whole new meaning with this. And I really need you to trust yourself. I need you to be open-minded, because this is gonna be so beneficial for you. The second thing which is going to come out of it, my gorgeous Virgolini, the second thing which is going to come out of that experience is you are going to realize, it's not realization, but you are going to have this idea, this amazing idea, how to, like, it's something to do with money, it's something to do with finances. You are going to have an amazing idea, I suppose, how to make money, because this particular idea is not only going to make you really successful when it comes to money and when it comes to finances, but this particular idea is also going to make you realize, my gorgeous Virgolini, how special you are, how different you are, and you're going to realize so much about yourself, okay, and so much about what exactly are you capable of? Do you understand what I mean? Okay, this amazing idea you're also going to have is going to make you realize it's not only going to be so beneficial when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, because there is something major going to come out of it in terms of finances, really great financial success. But at the same time, you're going to realize what exactly are you capable of. And in as little as, like, oh my God, in as little as like about a few weeks time, you're already going to have such a positive indication that this is going to be something big, this is going to be something major, because there is something going to be offered to you. Something is going to be offered to you, something so good, something so challenging, but you're not going to be able to resist this whatsoever. And this particular thing would never be offered to you in the first place if you didn't open your mind right now. So this is why I need you to open your mind, and I need you to keep going with this. The second stage of this big victory that is going to come into your life, it's going to be in like about 6 months' time. There is a major victory you are going to have in 6 months' time when it comes to your financial success, which is going to come out of this particular idea you are indeed going to have. So the sooner you make this decision to actually, do this, the sooner you make this decision, the sooner things are going to start happening for you. And it's about you, on one hand, making some kind of a commitment. It's to do with you, of course, being honest with yourself, and with you making, this is to do with you, that decision that I say, that the sooner you make this decision, the sooner things are going to start, flowing for you. But then again, this is going to be consisting of you making such an important commitment. But it's so, it's all about you making an important commitment, and that in itself, it's really to do with this step that you are the first step that you are going to make. And the moment in time you make this step, there is something, first of all, you're going to make this decision, and then you will realize it's about you making this commitment. This at the same time you're going to make this decision, and at the same time you're making this major commitment. But then again, a couple of days later, you will see that there is already this first step that you are going to make, and you will know that you will be able to make when it comes to this, and you will know that you are moving forward with your life. And because this is exactly how this is going to feel, but then at the same time, the part of this major step that you are going to make within the next couple of days, it's also going to be about you at the same time walking away from something that has been holding you back for a while now, that no longer serves you whatsoever. This is also going to be so good for you, for your spiritual well-being, for your mental well-being, and even for your physical well-being as well. Absolutely brilliant. And my gorgeous Virgolini, what else I was going to say, what you need to understand is that in general, this is going to bring a really big success into your life, where there is so much going to come out of it. And what you're doing right now, you're really going to feel proud of yourself, because this is like some kind of a major achievement you're going to have. Not everybody can have this major achievement, so that's why you are going to feel so pleased and so proud of yourself as well. And also, on another hand, my gorgeous Virgolini, you also need to pay attention to your stomach. For example, you need to kind of promote friendly bacteria. This is ever so important. You need something which is going to promote friendly bacteria when it comes to your stomach and things like that, because at the moment I can see your stomach being extremely sensitive. You also need something like magnesium, a natural magnesium supplement. Oh my God, you're gonna find this ridiculously beneficial, especially when it comes to relaxing your muscles, and especially when it comes to you being able to relax, you know, in general. Magnesium you are going to find extremely beneficial, and also a B vitamin complex you'll find extremely beneficial, because it's going to be so important when it comes to your entire digestive system, and when it comes to your stress levels as well. For your stress, B vitamins, and for your energy as well, B vitamins are going to be so essential indeed. I really feel like you should be taking these supplements, and I really feel like they're going to be beneficial for you on so many different levels. Okay, so if you are on any other medications, if you are pregnant or if you are breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor or GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. When it I'm just hearing something walking, it doesn't matter. When it comes to like the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, you are going to have such a pleasant, positive information. You are going to have such a pleasant, positive information. It really is to do with something, oh my God, that you have been worrying about so much lately at around the midweek. Okay, you are going to have such a pleasant and such a positive information, which is going to pleasantly surprise you. It's to do with this problem that has been giving you so much stress lately. Oh my God, I'm sorry, but I can only tell you what am I seeing here. You have been going through this tremendous amount of stress within the last, oh my God, within the last, I would say 3 to 4 weeks. Within the last 3 to 4 weeks, things have been so intense in your life. But especially within the last like about couple of weeks, it has been absolutely horrendous. I can clearly see that there is something really specific, something really personal you have not only been worrying about, but there was so much that you were doing in order to, you know, sort this problem out. And especially the last couple of weeks, things have been so intense, and you have been working on it like full on. Like, to me it looks like 24/7. Honestly, if you haven't been working on it like literally, then you have been working on it with your mind like all the time. I can clearly see this. I can clearly see how much of your precious energy this problem and this issue you have been going through has been draining you. And you know what? It's something really complex. It's not something simple. This is something really complex you have been worrying about, my gorgeous Virgolini. And it's also something that you felt like there is nobody that can actually help you with this. And you're absolutely right, you know, because, you know, the bottom line is this is something that only you could have actually, you know, sorted out. And it is to do with like some kind of like a process, but a really scary process at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Something that you have been worrying about for the last few weeks, but for the last couple of weeks, oh my God, this has drained so much of your precious energy that I really need you. I really need you to kind of, you know, and I know it sounds so corny, but I really need you to take a little break and do something for yourself. Take a little break, relax. You need to recharge your batteries. You are going to feel so much better. Okay, in general, this is my message to you. I really want you to. I really need you to. If you're lucky like me to spend some time in nature, if you possibly can, please do it. It's going to be so good for your soul. It's going to be so good for your spirit. You know, nothing will ever make you feel that particular, like that, in that particular way, like nature, like forest. Nothing is going to re-energize you like this. Nothing is going to recharge your batteries like this. Nothing is going to ground you like this. That's what I need you to, really, really do. Okay, it's just so important. And yes, I do have a positive news about this problem that has been draining you. Yes, I do have a positive news, because that problem is finally going to start to have some progress, some important progress. And that progress in itself is going to be, oh my God, it's going to be it's going to mean to you so much, because it is to do with the beginning of a progress, a positive progress, which is going to pleasantly surprise you. But after this moment in time, it can only go towards one particular direction. If it starts like a positive progress, then it's going to end up like a positive progress. And this is why you're going to feel so good, because it's not like this problem is completely going to come to an end, but it's the beginning of a progress, really, which is going to bring this problem towards an end. And in about 1 month's time, this is completely going to come to an end, basically. So, but you will know this. You will not know how long exactly this is going to take, but you will know that very soon this is going to come to an end, complete end. So in about 1 month's time, this is going to come to a complete end, to answer your question, when it comes to timing and things like that. So this is what you're going to have such a pleasant surprise with, when it comes to this problem that has been draining your energy for so long, my gorgeous Virgolini. Oh my God, this is really going to make you feel like you're on top of the world, seriously. Sometimes we really need to have this certain information which is going to be so positive, and it's also going to make you realize how much have you actually been suffering when it comes to the specific problem or a specific issue we have actually been going through, which is not a necessarily bad thing, because it's actually instantly going to elevate you, and it's instantly going to remind you of your path, and it's instantly going to remind you of who you are and which direction you so badly want your life to take. And having said that, my gorgeous Virgolini, there is going to be such an unusual experience you're also going to have at around the midweek. There is, oh my God, this is so weird. There is somebody who is no longer here, somebody that died, somebody who is in the spirit world, obviously somebody who used to be in your life. Oh my God. And you were really connected to this person when this person was alive. So you are going to have this moment. You are going to have this unusual quiet moment when it comes to the midweek. And this person, there is something so immensely going to remind you of this person who is no longer here. There is something so immensely going to remind you of this person who is no longer in this world. Maybe you will suddenly smell some kind of perfume or an aftershave they were wearing when they were alive. Maybe if they were smoking cigarettes, you will suddenly smell the cigarettes that this person was smoking when they were alive. Maybe you're going to hear their voice. Maybe you're just going to sense them. Maybe you're going to hear them very strongly in your mind. Maybe you're going to be sitting down and just you will be feeling them, that they are standing beside you, behind you, in front of you, above you. Do you know, you will know that this person is around you. Maybe there is a certain object which is going to fall on the floor, and You know, I know lots of people find this crazy, but do you know what I mean? If the bottle falls on the floor by itself, then the person with the letter B, for example, is thinking about you. First letter B in their name or in their surname, for example, and then you're like, oh my God, my, I don't know, this person that used to be alive, you know, this person that meant to me so much and still means to me so much, their first letter of their name is B, or their surname or whatever, you know, and that it can be like that. It can happen in this particular way, but somehow you're going to be reminded of somebody who is no longer here in one way or another. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. Maybe, as I said, you're just going to be intensely thinking about them, It really depends, my gorgeous Virgolini. But the moment in time you are reminded of this person, you know, you are really going to know what do you need to do in order to make this person really proud. You will have this boom, this really unique indication, realization. It's like a sign in itself. What do you need to do in order to make this person proud? And this, whatever this is going to be, it's going to lead towards you reconnecting with yourself like never before. And you're also going to realize that a whole new door is about to open, because it's going to be leading towards you exploring aspects of your life, or aspects of this life you would never explore otherwise. Your life is about to become very, very interesting indeed. And this is why I need you to take this very, very seriously, my gorgeous Virgolini. Absolutely brilliant. Like, oh my God. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, you know, you will realize that a certain plan, you know, something that you have been planning for a while, a certain path you have found yourself at, you have found yourself on, you know, you're going to feel frustrated because things are not unfolding as quick as you would want them to. You know, there is some kind of a plan that is still not happening. Something that you thought it would have, you would have been like a halfway there by now, but this time of year, for example. Please don't let that put you off. Don't let that put you off. Just change your mind. You need to take this opportunity to understand this from a different perspective. And don't let this put you off. Because whichever plan you feel like this is your sign that, you know, this is your sign that, this is going to be your sign, my gorgeous Virgolini, that this is actually the right path for you. This is something you're destined for. This is something that you really need to follow. And I really hope that this is not going to put you off. So the moment in time you feel a little bit frustrated because something you have been planning, the certain path, the current path you're on. Do you understand what I mean? Maybe there is not enough progress. By now you would have thought something that you've been planning. Do you understand me? So maybe there is not enough progress as much as you would like it to be at this stage. Maybe there was barely any progress, but don't let this discourage you. And also what I want you to say, the moment in time you kind of feel a little bit frustrated, also at around that particular time there is this sign that you are going to have. It's to do with a bird. It's to do with a bird, my gorgeous Virgolini. There is a certain bird you're going to feel. There is a very powerful connection you're going to feel towards this bird. But there is also something going to be so unusual, something so strange, something so different. This bird is most certainly going to get your attention tension, but there is also something so serene going to feel when it comes to this birth, to the point where you're going to benefit from this energy so much. You will be able to see way beyond. You will be able to see the bigger picture when it comes to this journey you are on, when it comes to what exactly you have been planning for a while, and suddenly this is going to put your mind at ease, and suddenly you're going to be absolutely fine, and suddenly you're instantly going to realize exactly what do you need to do, what's missing when it comes to this plan, what has been missing for so long, what has been missing all along. And you're also going to realize that this is something that you realized like about a few years back, to be quite honest with you. And you're going to find this really, really interesting. And this is going to be quite good for you, because you're already going to feel familiar with that aspect of your life. And this is going to be a clear sign and a clear indication that you need to incorporate this into this path, like literally immediately, which is going to be consisting of you a couple of days later going to speak to somebody so wise, so intelligent, so smart, somebody who's really going to open your eyes even further, when it comes to this. Even further. And there is another suggestion you are going to have, which you should take very, very seriously. What this person is going to suggest you, based on that, you're going to find ridiculously challenging, because you're going to need to do things over the next few months which you are not going to necessarily like, but they are going to be the most beneficial things you've ever done in a very, very long time. Okay, and necessary when it comes to all this. Oh my God, you are going to be able to fight some kind of demons that have been haunting you for a very, very long time. You have no idea how beneficial and how important this is going to be when it comes to your spirit, and when it comes to your soul, and when it comes to, oh my God, how much exactly are you going to transcend? Once you transcend, my gorgeous Virgolini, your life is never going to be the same again. And I mean that in the best possible way. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards. Which tarot cards have I been using? These ones. I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Let's just see what's going to be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Virgolini. Okay, let's just see what is going to be a tarotina cardina of the weekina. Oh my God, surprise, surprise, baby. Your life is about to turn around. Look at this. This is the beginning of such a beautiful change in your life. Okay? This is the beginning of such a beautiful change in your life. Just remember, you're coming home to yourself. Okay? And as I said at the beginning of this reading, it's like you will know where you belong, and you will know where most certainly you do not belong to. Okay? And now this is the time to be honest with yourself. This time of your life. This is not a time to go and ask John, Mary, Marie, or Jane, or Oliver, or Michael, or Robert, or James, or John, This is not a time to go to ask somebody else for their advice. This really needs to come from you, okay? And also in terms of your intuition, oh my God, your third eye is going to be open. Follow the signs. Follow the signs throughout this week, because you are being guided. You are being guided towards the direction you most certainly need to follow. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a full moon fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you.